Hello and welcome to this PriceAJob tutorial. In this video, we'll take a look at how to record expenses or post a supplier invoice to the PriceAJob accounting system. To add a new expense, you can quickly do so by clicking the Add Expense icon here in the quick toolbar. And this opens the Add Expense window. Alternatively, you can go to the Expenses module here in the left-hand sidebar, and then on the right, click on the button that says Add Expense. And this will show you a list of all the expenses that you've already posted. To add a new expense to this list, you can click the button Add Expense. And this opens the Add Expense window. To add a new expense, fill in the details, starting with the amount including tax. In this case, we'll say $10,800. And then indicate whether tax was included. In this case, yes, we paid 8% tax. And then we can input the date of the expense by choosing a date from the calendar here. And then we can assign this to an account. And PriceAJob has a variety of accounts already set up for us here. And if we wish to create a new account, we can do so by clicking New here. In this case, we'll assign this to subcontractors. Under the Options drop-down menu here, we can choose which subcontractor this was for. In this case, it was A1 Excavation. PriceAJob will automatically generate an expense number for us, in this case 2001, and this is sequential after our last expense number, which would have been 2000. If we wish to create a custom expense number, we can do so here by saying perhaps 5,000. And now our next expense that we input, PriceAJob will automatically generate a new expense number, one number after this one. So the next expense will be 5,001. Here we can put in a description, in this case excavation, and if this expense has already been paid, we can leave it paid to report this as an expense. If we uncheck this, it will mark it as unpaid and post it as a supplier invoice. In this case, this is paid. And then here you can upload a file, such as a PDF receipt for your expense. If you're using PriceAJob on a mobile device that's equipped with a camera, you can click the Open Camera button here to take a photograph of your receipt, and that will be automatically attached to this expense. In this case, let's uncheck this to post this as a supplier invoice, and save. And we can see that our new expense has been added to our expenses table. And if we look at the status, it shows that the status is open, meaning it hasn't been paid yet. So once we pay this, we can go ahead and click on this entry, and this allows us to edit the expense that we've already added. So in this case, we'll just go ahead and click Paid, upload our receipt or take a photograph with our camera, and save. And the status is now updated to Paid. If we take a look at our accounting overview, we can see that this amount has been added to our expenses column. And that's how to record expenses in the PriceAJob accounting system. Thank you for using PriceAJob.